Hello friends, and welcome back to the channel, or welcome back to me at least. Today I'm back with another one, because I have the week off of work. I have a week of holidays this week, and so I have decided that I'm going to do the things that I've been neglecting, which are basically just reading and writing, because I have not been doing enough reading this year by a long shot, and also I have not been doing as much writing as I would like to have done. So this is a reading and writing vlog. I have been reading two books of late, and by of late I mean for the past going on 3 months now for the one. The other one I've only been reading for maybe a month. Which is not a good sign by any means, but I want to finish them soon. I'm not going to say that I'm going to finish them in this video, because the likelihood of that actually happening is very small. So I'm just going to say I would like to make some progress. The first one that I've been reading for probably 3 months now, I actually don't know how long I've been reading this one, is Z, a novel of Zelda Fitzgerald, or Z as I would say, but since she was American, we shall say Z. I am only on page... what page am I on in this book? 71. Yep, I've really not been reading this book. I haven't read this book probably for a month now. I haven't read anything in this book, or maybe even a month and a half at this point. But I want to finish this book, because I was really excited about this book when I bought it a long time ago, and have been excited to read it ever since. And then when I started reading it, that excitement immediately faded. Not because it's a bad book. I'm not far enough into the book to be able to say whether it's bad or good yet, so there's that. And then secondly, on my little e-reader, I am reading Evenings and Weekends by Oisín McKenna, which was the book picked by Jack Edwards for his Inklings book club, which I joined with the intention of having some accountability to actually read books in a timely manner. Did it work? No, obviously it didn't. Am I still going to finish reading the book? Yes. I'm currently, writing-wise, still working on my novel. And my book, one of my books just fell over on my bookshelf. I just almost had a heart attack. I thought it was going to fall on me. The novel that I'm writing in this book by hand, I have not worked on it since my last writing vlog. So there's that. And then also I'm busy writing or working on fleshing out ideas for a series, a TV series, not a book series, that I am writing with a friend. So we are co-writing this series together, and we're busy fleshing out the backstories of all of the characters, or all of our main characters, and coming up with ideas at the moment. So that's what I'm working on at the moment. I'm not going to be working on the novel in this video, because I just need to focus on one thing at a time. And this series is the thing that I'm most excited about at the minute. So that's what I'm going to work on. I'm also having a call with my friend who I am writing this series with on the weekend. And we're going to chat and talk through ideas and maybe do a bit of writing at the same time. So you will see some of that. And then that's all, really. Sorry for this 10-minute intro, but I feel like I kind of had to update you on a lot of things, and also I just tend to waffle a lot. But anyway, I have got my tea, my cup of tea. I'm drinking a white tea today, and now I'm going to try and get some writing done for now, and then later today I'll probably do some reading. Also, I found a new YouTube channel that I've fallen in love with. I will link her channel down below. Her name is Claire Luxton. She is an artist a contemporary artist living in England somewhere, probably in London, I think. And I stumbled upon one of her videos this morning, and it was so beautiful and just so interesting to hear her kind of thought process on how she works and all of that kind of stuff. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, there's a link in the description. You can go and check her out. She does not need any promotion from me because she's doing very well on her own, but I like to share the things that I like in case other people might like them. So that's why I have this whole channel. Basically, that's the reason I share my books and all the series and movies that I'm watching and loving. I was going to start talking to you about series and stuff right now, but this intro is long enough already, so maybe I'll do that in a different video or later in this vlog. But I need to shut up now, so cue the B-roll. I forget how much time writing scripts takes, because basically I have a Google Doc shared with my friend who I'm writing this with, and we put our notes in there of what we think should happen when and all of those things, and the backstories of all the characters, the main characters. And basically the character whose backstory I'm working on at the moment, the first 2 paragraphs of my notes turned into 3 pages of script, just so you know. And the paragraphs are not big. The paragraphs together are this big, this size. This is my face for reference. So the size of half of my face, that's the size of, or the length of both of these paragraphs together. 3 pages of script. But this was all, or a lot of action, not a lot of dialogue was happening, which is why it expands so much, or why it took so long, basically. But now I'm on the dialogue, and it's going a lot faster. So far, my 1, 2, 3, 4 next paragraphs of dialogue that I wrote down and short notes have only turned into 1 page of script, or 1.5 pages of script. So it's going well so far. I'm almost finished with, well, not really. I just realized I have a whole other section still to write. At least I'm almost finished with the first part of this part of the script, which is the main part, and the next 2 bits are quite short. So hopefully by the end of today I will have probably around 8 pages of script, if I'm just looking at how many notes I still have to do, to work through, and that will be the backstory of one of the characters done. And obviously this is just first draft, because there's some stuff in here that I already know that I need to fix, because I don't know exactly how to write these or how to word these things, so I'm going to have to come back to it at a later point. But at least the first draft will be done, and then I can work on other backstories. But so far it's going well. I'm glad I am forcing myself to do this writing thing, because I'm having fun and I'm feeling productive. I don't know how long it's going to take me still to finish this section, but I think I'm going to try and finish this section of the script, and then I will leave the other 2 sections for tomorrow. I think. We'll see how it goes. Maybe I might get swept away and just write all of it today, but I don't think so. So I'm going to try and write a little bit more of the script, and then I'm going to take a break and read. I'm filming this outro so many days later, like 2 weeks later than I actually filmed the rest of this video, but I am just editing it now, and I realized that I never did an outro. So here's your outro. I did end up with exactly 8 pages of script, as I suspected I would, and I'm pretty happy with where I've ended up. Obviously it's still the first draft. I do need to go back and fix some things and change a few things, and I'm about 2/3 of the way through evenings and weekends now. So I made some good progress on both fronts, which I'm very happy about. So thank you for being here with me. I will try and make the next vlog that I make a little bit more varied, because now that I am watching it and editing it, I realize that it is really just a lot of me staring at the screen, typing, or me staring at my e-reader. So maybe, hopefully next time I'll have some other clips that I can insert that are not just me staring at something. But anyway, if you made it this far, thank you very much. I appreciate it. And I will see you all again in my next video, whatever that may be. Cheers.